What would happen if no one in your class did their homework? No completed assignments, no prepared students, just excuses. Would the teacher get tired? Would the class fall behind? This is the story of how one student changed everything. Tobi loved school, not because it was always easy, but because he liked learning new things. But something strange started happening in his class. Every morning, when the teacher asked who has completed their homework, only a few hands would go up. Sometimes just 3, sometimes 2, sometimes only Tobi. The teacher would sigh. Class, homework helps you understand the lesson better. But the next day, the same thing happened. During break time, Tobi overheard his classmates talking. It's too hard, one said. I don't understand fractions, another complained. My older brother didn't help me, someone else added. Tobi realized something important. It wasn't that they were lazy. They were confused. That evening, while packing his bag, Tobi had an idea. The next day, Tobi stood up during lunch break. Excuse me, everyone, he said nervously. A few students turned. If you don't understand the homework, maybe we can work on it together during lunch. We can help each other. Some students laughed. Who wants to do homework during lunch? One boy joked, but 2 students stayed behind. A quiet girl named Ada and a boy named Kunal. Fractions confuse me, Ada admitted. Same, Kunal nodded. Tobi smiled. Let's start today. They sat under a big tree in the school compound. Tobi drew circles in his notebook. He divided them into parts. See, fractions are just parts of a whole, he explained. Slowly, Ada's eyes lit up. Oh, so 1/2 is just 1 out of 2 parts. Kunal grinned. This is actually easy. For the first time, they didn't feel afraid of homework. The next day, something surprising happened. 4 students showed up, then 6. By the end of the week, almost half the class joined. They called themselves the Homework Club. They solved math problems, read stories aloud, practiced spelling words, and something even more special happened. Students started helping each other, not just listening to Tobi. One day, Ada explained a science question to someone else. Kunal helped a younger student with reading. It wasn't just Tobi anymore. It was teamwork. On Monday morning, the teacher asked who has completed their homework. This time, almost every hand went up. The teacher blinked in surprise. What happened? She asked. The class pointed to Tobi. He started Homework Club, someone said. The teacher smiled proudly. Well then, I think we have some homework heroes in this class. The entire room cheered. Test scores improved. Students felt more confident. Homework was no longer scary. And lunch break, it became a place of learning and laughter. Tobi didn't complain about the problem. He created a solution. And because one student chose responsibility, the entire class changed. One responsible person can inspire our whole group. You don't have to be the loudest. You don't have to be the smartest. Sometimes, you just have to care enough to lead. And that's how Tobi became the homework hero.